Good morning, guys. So we start with this video to have Apple CarPlay on Flyaudio system without opening the dash. Let's see. We have divided this video into 4 steps or 4 phases, and it starts with assumption that you have not been following or you are new to this particular process. But if you already know about Parth Prajapathi's videos, then you could skip the steps. Okay, some basic disclaimer that you do this all at your own risk, and we shall not be responsible for any damage that you may face due to this. Okay, and in this video we are only doing Apple CarPlay with iPhone. I have not tried Android yet. Maybe this can be a good way to try with Android. And there are 2 prerequisites that need to be done. So let's begin. So preparation is the first step. In this, I would strongly suggest you to watch 2 videos. One by Mr. Parth Prajapthi that came out, I think, 4 months ago, wherein he demonstrated how we could have Flyaudio to enable Apple CarPlay, and the only difference between his and my process here is that he opened up the dash here and took out the SD card and copied the files, whereas now we think that it's not necessary to open the dash always, and that is what I will show essentially. All the rest remains the same. The second thing is that the second video that you should watch is Mr. Gurjeet Singh's video on how to update Navi maps onto the Flyaudio system by emailing Map My India, and so I can show you now. Okay, guys, this is the video of Mr. Parth Prajapati that I am referring to, and this is a must watch. You could skip the steps wherein he explains how to open the dash and start from somewhere around this point where he seemed to be closing the dash. Okay, I will put the link of this video in the description below. And the second video that I am talking about is Mr. Gurjeet ji's video. That let me fly audio Navi maps update. Yeah, so this video is also important. This video shows how you could update Navi maps by emailing, and here are the detailed steps. So do this also, and you have to actually order for your map update from Map My India, and they would send you a file and they would send you a license file based on your SIM card ID or the SD card ID, sorry, and you will have to apply this process. So as you can see here, you can actually update your maps, and the trick here is that when we will be updating our maps, or after we have updated our maps, we can actually also push our files which are here in Mr. Parth's videos along with this process. So I will show you that how I did it. and you have to do this. So I would suggest that you do your map update first in the proper manner. Don't change anything what is stated in this video. Ensure that you get maps working with version 21. After that you should attempt to push your files. Okay guys, one more item that you need to have with you is this dongle. This is an Apple CarPlay dongle. I don't know if this dongle is something to do with iPhone or Android. I tried yesterday with an Android phone, but it didn't work. I'm not sure. But this dongle I ordered from Amazon. I think it cost around 3,200 at that time in the month of June. It's available in AliExpress. Be careful. And this works actually with my Android, with my Apple phone, and so this is the one that will go into this USB slot, and you then need to connect your phone, iPhone, to it. So this is just the last item of the preparation that you must have before you can actually run Apple CarPlay. Okay, so we move to step 2, and which is about how to push files once you have actually done your upgrade to version 21. Okay guys, step 2. For step 2, let's see. I have connected my USB card with that I used yesterday to update, and let's see. What I did was, once you are upgrading actually, then you would have Navi Maps. Let me get this close. So you would have Navi Maps as the folder, and inside that I have kept all those files which were at the root, removed all other directories except the work dir folder. I kept these because I thought that maybe there is some check done when a map update is being done. So maybe it needs this Arthur ACP file and the passport txt file. And then I did not remove any of these two files which come from Navi Maps or Map My India. So these are left as it is. I created one folder AutoKit, and in this I copied the entire AutoKit stuff and the Easy Connect application. I will show you now that. If you see, let's go to, yeah. So this is Easy Connect Combine file that you can download from Mr. Parth Prajapathi's video link. If you extract that, you will get folders like this. What I did was I copied everything from here to here in the AutoKit folder in my Navi Maps folder, and I took 4.432 all this stuff and copied it at the same place where AutoKit folder was. So this is what I did, right? And then then you can use this to do a map update the same way that you did a map update when you did version 21. I will show you by starting my engine. So I'll plug out this USB now, and then I'll start the engine. So I'll pause the video and then resume again. Okay guys, I have plugged in the pen drive with the files that I showed you. It's the same process. You could go to general, you can say map update, and do you want to update the map, and I can press OK and it will start updating the map. I will not do it right now because it's already done. Remember one thing, you could actually not clean anything and just copy the AutoKit folder the way I explained. But if you do a map update with that, what will happen is that entire 2 or 2.2 gigabytes of data will start loading, and it will take around 15 to 20 minutes, the same time that it took you to update the maps earlier. So if you want to transfer the files quickly, and if you want to experiment by transferring different types of files, then it's preferable to do it the way I explained. Clean everything and just keep the necessary folders. It's fast, it's quick. So if I do OK now, it will take hardly 10 seconds or 15 seconds. So that's one thing to remember. And once you have done that, you need to do a system reset, right? So you could press system reset here and OK, and it would update. So once you have done that, you should come to you should get a system reboot, and then I will take you from there. Okay guys, once your system is reset, if you go to general, and if you go to paths, you would have something like this. In fact, you would have exactly like this: sdmm navi maps arthur.exe. So this is the path and the file that Map My India uses, and the location. The tricky part is that any executable here should be named arthur.exe, otherwise it doesn't recognize. But now what you would also have is inside Navi Maps work dir, you would have this AutoKit folder, and if you go to AutoKit and if you come here, then you would also find arthur.exe here. Okay, so this is the path that we want to select. This is the arthur.exe, is actually easy connect exe, but this is the arthur.exe, which we have renamed as arthur.exe. Forget this arthur.exe, these are files that I was experimenting yesterday. So you might have just AutoKit, and inside AutoKit you would have these folders, and then you would have arthur.exe. So select this one. Okay guys, let's make that change then now. So we go to path, we go to browse, we go to Navi Maps, work dir, AutoKit, and then we select arthur.exe. OK, and then we do a system reset. So let the system come back. Okay guys, the system is up. Now I'll press the Navi button. Now what has happened is, yesterday I have already done this configuration, but you need to do this configuration the first time. Luckily I did record the video when I was doing that yesterday, so I will merge that video with this video. But what you essentially need to do is, and this is the tricky part, this setup, because the screen goes blank very quickly. So guys, what you have to do is, once the system is up, you have to press Navi very quickly. You have to press the green icon that comes on the right hand side. Just watch this video that I took when I did it yesterday, and you have to quickly select the AutoKit exe from that drop down list, and you probably will not be able to do it in first go. You probably will need to do it, try it couple of times like the way I tried. See, it went blank, then again I tried to reset. Let's see. Difficult part, you have to configure the Navi Connect app to quickly connect to AutoExe, and you have to select that. The problem is that you have to be patient and do it, try it 5-6 times. You see, it's like this. Go quickly and select AutoKit, and that's it. So try doing that. and this is the, I think, the most tricky part and the irritating part. But once you have set the AutoKit, selected the AutoKit exe, then it should be easy. After you've selected the AutoKit exe, do a system reset, and I will show you after that. Okay, so probably we got this, and now you, yeah, so now you have to be a little bit quick. It stays there for 2-3 seconds, and you have to quickly click on the green icon, but this time it will not wait for you to input the exe file, because that already you have set in the last step, and now it is waiting for you to input the dongle and the phone. So I will just pause the video, and we will move to step 3, where we run tests on this Apple CarPlay, and we'll try to have a quick demo of the music, maps and Siri, let's say, and then we will do some more rigorous testing. Okay, I have plugged in now the dongle, the cable, and it will go into my iPhone. Okay, I have pressed, and now it says connecting, and it shows my location, and here is Apple CarPlay, and we can have some tests if you want. We can see let's say we can have music, and we can try to see we can play. Actually, this is Apple CarPlay, so this will work anyways. So let's see, let's try to run some demos. Let's have Google Maps, and let's say my favorite destination is, let's say, recent searches. Does it know? Yeah, so I search for, let's say, Old Round Hotel, and let's see. Yeah, and it shows me it's going to take 55 minutes for a good breakfast. Music I already showed you. Hey Siri. Okay, yeah. Do you know what time is it?
Here. Let me know if I can help.
Hey Siri. Do you know what time is it?
It's 7:42 a.m.
Thank you, Siri. Hey Siri. Do you know what is the weather like today?
It's currently foggy and 12 degrees in New Delhi. Expect cloudy skies starting in the morning and clear skies early in the morning at 11 a.m. with mixed conditions for the rest of the day. Today's high will be 26 degrees and the low will be 12.
Thank you, Siri. So this is how it works. This is Apple CarPlay in totality, and if you see, it's intelligent enough to know that this is a Ford car, because it gives this Ford icon. So I think this is working pretty well. I don't think there is a lag issue, but we need to test it for stability. I have not tested, at least till now. So let's say YouTube Music, I think it will say you need a subscription. Yes. So for now it doesn't look like there is a lag or something. Here you could set some settings also, so this looks perfectly smooth for now. And let me show you now some settings that we would need to do in AutoKit. So we now move to step 4 and final step of our video. Okay, so here is the step 4, and you see you could actually have some settings here which are, I think, important. One is the image quality, slow or fast. I don't know, I have kept it slow. Maybe fast means it will render quickly, but the quality would be not that great. Then this is the volume that will control the volume of your music that you play and the audio that we were listening to earlier. This was set to 50 by default, and it was pretty loud for me, so I have set it to 30 and it looks decent to me. You could use your volume controls, but that will not have impact on this one. But of course, if you set your volume to mute from here or from your steering controls, then the volume does cut off even from but you can't control your music volume apparently from your steering controls. Only mute and unmute works. Anti black screen reversing, so this is a good point. Somebody mentioned in the forum yesterday, does it work? So I have set it to off, and let's see if it works or not. So what I'll do is I will plug in my phone, okay, and I hope it detects. Yeah, okay, it's connecting. Okay, so this is Carplay, and now I'll do a reverse shift, and I can see the reverse camera working, and I again bring it to neutral, and I get back this. Actually, I also tested this today by rolling my car. I will append that video also, and it worked perfectly fine. So that is one more thing. Stability, as I said, we'll have to test a little bit more. I have not tested it. So that's it. I think I have no more notes here on my notebook, which I had written down all the steps and what I wanted to show you. So that's all. I will close the video now, and let me know if you have any queries or comments on the forum or on the YouTube video. But essentially this process is no different, and you will have no different experience if you have already tried Mr. Parth Prajapathi's way, because the software that I am using is the same that Mr. Parth Prajapati uploaded. So it's just the behavior of transferring the files without opening the dash that's different. And for that I am also thankful to Mr. Dalchand Chaudhary on Facebook, who actually said day before yesterday that he had tried it and it worked. I already was looking for someone to try it first before I would, and he said that he could also get Apple CarPlay working. So I think he's the one who did it first. At least we know he did it, and he also explained the use of Easy Connect app. As you know, the Easy Connect app is the one that has to be launched first, and then from there you have to select the executable, the AutoKit executable, so that the AutoKit executable launches. So thank you all in the forum, everyone, for bringing out this information, and see you guys. Okay, one more thing, I have not used, I tried Android Auto. So if anyone wants to give it a try, they are welcome to. Okay, bye bye.